What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? JT Phoenix put Child Vista Locos. That shit fucked that stupid, what's that called? Autocorrect. Talking about Chula Vista, Cubo. What's up, brother? How you guys doing? It's David Hans, Cubo here first. Here, what's up, Bobby B? Mike Rodriguez, Cubo, the 951 suspect. What's up, bro? Oh, yeah. 951. No one likes that other little cute song, man. JT Phoenix, David Hans, Cubole. What's up, Martin Galindo? ¿Qué pasó, brother? Oh, man, where we at? CBL Night Owls. Orale, fellas, what's the word? Cubole JG. How you doing, bro? Bobby B. 951 Suspect. Caveman. Yeah, I had a bad day today, bro. Bad day today, man. I couldn't do nothing today. Bad day. I won't bore you guys with it, but not a very good day today. But it's all right. We're here. We're free. And we'll see. What's up, Sal? Oh, brother. Awesome person. Cubo. Kiki G. What's good, brother? Salty Rider. ¿Qué pasó, homeboy? What's up, Carlos Nieto? You ain't changed it yet, bro. Oh, yeah. Out there hunting, huh? Right, 951 suspect. I know my son been helping me, bro. La neta, he's helping me do this stuff, trying to make it look better. You know what I mean? Fix this stuff up a little bit, just so it looks a little more professional. I'm not just coming on, and I gotta get some better lighting though. People think I got a black eye. Someone asked me that earlier if I had a black eye. I guess because it looks like yeah. I got a light too, man. I just gotta put it right here, throw it on me. But man, I don't like being right here with light all on my face. But anyway, the intro was, I called off the chamba, bro. Oh yeah, awesome person. Shared it to the Facebook, like, subscribe, support. Right on. Gracias, Sal. David Haynes, check out Bent River Bully Camp. Kibo from Soma. Where Tito's from. Yeah, that's where he was from, Alfredo Ibarra. Soma. What good, we just seen you were live. What's up, just because? That's true. That's true, Carlos. Every day. Today was a bad day. But it's all right. Here we are. I'm not gonna be able to be on too long. I gotta go to work in a little bit over an hour. If there's enough people, I could throw it back on when I get over there. Take one of my breaks. But it's up to you guys. My bad about last night. I was busy when he was asking for the link. I misunderstood. I was GA's son on here. What's up, EJG? What's good, EJG? What happened? 3 hours later. I know, bro. I know. I almost didn't come out, bro. La neta, but, I've told you guys I'm going to try and do it every day. And so it wouldn't be right if I start slacking. So I just went ahead and did it. I came on. But yeah, yes, it is what it is. Sometimes we have those days, My bad if I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to look something up real quick because I just realized I don't know if I've added everybody that is. Oh, okay. So let me see. East Lavo Records joined as an exclusive, so I gotta add them on here just to make sure I got that taken care of. Where we at? go. Done. Órale. No, I'm moving stuff around. My bad. Okay, órale. Espérame. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to these comments. I just wanted to make sure I added who the last person who signed up for that. The the exclusive membership, because I said I'd give shout out, so I put it in the bottom, like, scrolling, como le dicen. Let me see, where are we at? What happened? Awesome person. What happened with what, brother? What's up, Chris? What's up, DCGM? EJ Key. Okay, I will. What happened? Everything good with you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Today, man, I messed up, bro. I had a wallet with some feria, and I was supposed to go pay a bill, and I lost that shit, bro. I don't know where I dropped it. I jumped out the ramp fly, must have fell out somehow, something. But I lost like $600, bro. So, but it happens. So now I gotta wait. Yeah, it's a trip. What happened? Everything good? Yeah. Always look forward to these. Like, what's up, Martin? Yeah, there's some comedy going on sometimes, bro. Hey, bro, when you were talking yesterday, you said who did Chino Mike and Earthquake killing Douglas? It was, yeah, that's right, Bandido. That's right. Hey, you might as well tell us why you had a bad day, bro. Yeah, that was it. That was it. When I started this hermano cricket too. What's up, Geronimo? What's up, bro? De los cielos, que hubole. Cibo V retracted. It's all good. EJG, bro, you need a break. You have a bad day. Take the day to decide. I took half a day today and been a bad eating like a pregnant lady. Órale. Yeah. So what does a bad day look like in the eyes of cricket? That was it. I'm good, bro. Everybody hit like, yeah, gracias, Carlos. Tapping in to show some support. What's up, Mr. 209? How you doing, bro? And you and Chop talked to that medallion Cheo had. I remember seeing a pic of that. Wheelo had a ring made that was the pad. Oh, did he? Yeah, Martin. It was just a bill, man. I was ready to pay a bill and I fucked up and took out the cash. And I don't usually carry around cash, you know what I mean? The cards and stuff, but um, I had to go pay something. So I pulled it out, bro. When I got there, it was gone. I'm like, well, I don't know if I dropped it at the ATM because I didn't stop really anywhere in between. It was crazy. But whatever, man. It happened. So what's up, Sebo V from H-Town? Órale, Houston. Tapping in. I didn't think you're going to come on. I've been waiting all day. What's up, Ray Diaz? Yeah, I almost did. I almost. I was. Yeah, I was. I was gonna do it no matter what. You know what I mean? But I just late because I tell that, bro. I was driving around trying to see if I could find that. I don't know why. That shit's gone as soon as it drops. But I had to see, man, if I could find it. So it is what it is. Que Paul Junior L, how you doing, bro? Mr. West, he put West up. Man, I forgot. I ain't heard nobody say that in a long time. Anthony Patron saying, so let me see. I think I'm gonna tell you guys something. I got a wheeler today. I got two wheelers today. So let me go in and check it out. Look in your car and house. Yeah, bro. No, it can't be in the house because I left the chante, went to the ATM, I pulled it out, threw it in the wallet, and then by the time I got where I was going, it was gone. So I don't know if I dropped it in the at the ATM because I didn't stop nowhere in between. That's what's crazy. And yeah, I tore the car up, bro. My hijo tore it up. Yeah, we went through that. Um, so now I'm just gonna have to call tomorrow and and see if they'll give me a little bit of time to pay that shit so that you guys, it's just life, bro. It's part of the life. We good. All right, let me see. So I got a wheeler today, two or three, but one you guys know. But I got a wheeler from, if you vatos know any current carnales, well, these vatos, They walked away about a few weeks ago now. Been about 3 weeks, I guess. So if you guys know who Sykes is, Mendoza or Ray Nino, both of them wrote me today. And just so you guys can hear, so I went and got on their tablets, right? Because I was going to get at them, but I didn't have time to write them yet. I just got on the tablet. So the homie, I know Ray Nino personally, right? We're in the condado together and stuff. So I went ahead and I called, so Ray Nino, he emailed me, guys, and I want you guys to hear this. Can everybody hear me okay, man? I know I'm not reading comments right now, but I want you guys to hear this, just so you guys can see, you know, what's coming out of those that are walking away currently. Everybody hear me okay? Maybe he said, look in your car. Yeah, I looked in the house. I feel you, bro. Back in '02 when I came home, my boss asked if I wanted cash or a check. I took the cash. See, and I lost 9. Fuck, EJG, my bad, bro. Yeah, that's a hit, bro. Chopper got it. Yeah, right. Sheesh. It happens when you got a lot of going on. Yeah, it shit sucks. Yeah, it is. Man, it's life, bro. I don't trip. We move on. There's nothing I can do about it now. Um, that is what it is. Ray Nino, y'all think we can gather up 600 and shit, EJG. I'm good, bro. I appreciate that. That would be feedback, but don't. You guys don't have to do all that. That ain't what this is about. Uh, Ray Nino, good, but hear you just fine. Okay, clearly, loud and clear. All right, here we go. So this is, I don't know if you guys can see it. All right, look. You guys see it? Ray Nino. Okay. 8:13 p.m. It just came through when I was driving home. So he says, ¿Qué tal, Manuel? It's been a while, amigo. How are you? I hope you're living the good life away from la vida loca. I heard my name came up on that YouTube thing after I decided to walk away from that vida. To be honest with you, I wasn't expecting you to show up on my tablet, but nevertheless, I'm here if you have any questions. Things in here have changed and not for the better, at least not for our younger gente. I wasn't naive to that life. I just thought I could make a difference in the long run. I sure learned a lot on my journey, especially about myself. Well, camarada, continue living the good life, and I wish you and yours the very best life has to offer. Con respeto siempre, Rey Nino. So, like I said, everyone's coming to the same conclusion that I did. It just takes some people longer. Um, it's a tough pill to swallow. Uh, Ray Nino's doing life in prison too, never getting out. But he sees it's a lost cause too. The other one that got at me was, of course, you guys, I don't know who knows Sykes. They call him Little Sykes or something like that. He's from the South Side. But I just got on his thing. So that was just a quick one. I got on his tablet, and that's all he says. Seen your name pop up, homie, what's popping? So, he just trying to rap. I'll get at him later, and little by little, I'll have them come on. I don't know who knows Chapo from Tucson. He sat at the mesa and all that. He sent me a little Halloween thing. You know what I mean? So, then also, of course, little PJ got at me. That one's a little longer, but that one's more personal. It's just, kind of me and him. So everybody, man, is kind of the same mindset. You know what I mean? That's what it's come to, bro. It's tough. But to be honest, I think it's good for the younger ones because it's not just a couple anymore. You know what I mean? It's not just the weak vatos, like they can say. You know what I mean? They can't just throw that shit off on a few bad apples or a few weak vatos. You know what I mean? It comes down to the whole thing is rotten. You know what I'm saying? Not just a few bad apples. The clica's rotten, and the apples aren't rotten. They don't want to be a part of that. They don't want to be in that basket and get rotten. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, Nias Rey Nino, he's a good vato. EJC, I'm down on something on it. Cricket is a solitude. Shit sucks. Right on, Mr. West. I appreciate it, bro. Uh, Lord, watch over them, guide them, Father. Yeah, Geronimo. EJG. Where was Rey Nino from? Rey Nino's from El Mirage, El Mirage on the west side of, Phoenix. Uh, that's where y'all hit up the Cash App. Right on, EJG. I'm about to hire you, bro. If that happens, I would have. I'm not. I don't want to say I appreciate it because I don't want you about those feeling like you guys have to. I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? I'm sure I can call them and it will be all right. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's part of life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And life is good. So, Ray Joyce, 1980, just subscribed. Que paso? Appreciate that. Uh, I don't know if you guys noticed, bro. We passed 7,000 subscribers, Holmes. Matter of fact, we're a little bit farther than that actually now. Um, Let me check it out so I can tell you exactly. But 'cause I don't know if it tells you about those exactly how where it's at. YouTube studio. Let me go in there and I'll tell you guys exactly. 7,041, bro. And we just passed 7,000 yesterday, so we picked up about 50 in a night. That's about where it's been. That's average right now. I've been picking up about 50 subscribers a day. It's growing pretty fast, bro, and I appreciate you guys for that. And we're getting. I think this message is ringing bells. You know what I'm saying? And it's not me here just bullshitting. I'm showing you. You know what I mean? The vatos you guys talked about a month ago that were supposedly solid carnales that everybody looked up to are now in the same boat I am. And that just shows you that it doesn't, that shit don't make you solid, bro. We're solid. We are, all of us, living this life, taking care of our kids, doing what we need to do for our families. That's what's solid, Holmes. And some of them dudes will never have that opportunity again. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray Nino, like Greyhound. You know what I mean? They don't have that opportunity. But man, you know, they're the story. They're what they've gone through can now uh, help somebody, and maybe that's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel I'm here for now. I'm lucky. I get to do it from the comfort of my home, but it just is what it is. So I did my tiempo 12 years también been walking to success. That's good, Omerta Vision. Happy. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We fall, bro. Nobody's perfect, brother. You do time, it is what it is. You can't judge and you can't look down on somebody like that. But, after that, what happens? And that's where we gotta, that's what needs to be worked out. That's good. They're coming to their senses. It's all true what you're speaking. Yeah, that's right, Martin. They're starting, bro. I mean, that I just showed you guys four of them. I have like 6, 7 more in here that write me still. There's some that haven't, that I can't put out there yet. You know what I'm saying? But most of them are on board with what I'm doing, bro. Um, and so this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're at now. It's great. It's sad. It's upsetting that some of them don't have the chance that we have now. But again, that's what they're there for now, right? To their lesson is now someone else's lesson. You know what I mean? To learn from them. It is what it is. Are you forced to put in work for the M? Oh, desde Tijuana, Omerta, órale. Gabriel Moreno, no, Brother Brown, you're not. Mostly people obligate themselves. They get there, they look up to that, and that's what they want to do. If an individual wanted to go in and just do their time and live their life normal and not get involved, I mean, I'm talking about don't get into gambling, don't get into, none of the little, I'm talking about high stake. I mean, you're gonna bet a stamp on volleyball than do your thing. But I'm saying don't all the other stuff that where it can come out where they need to go to them vatos about a debt owed or something. Anything like that is what you want to avoid. Other than that, bro, you could do your time and you're fine, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, no one has to go that route. No one's forced. And I want to spread the message that it's better not to, because there ain't nothing in this no more. So where are we at right here? As a non-member. No, Gabriel. That's awesome. Hola, Cricket. I'm back. Been a few days, but I'm back. What's up, Damien De Leon? How you doing, brother? Nobody should ever take the word of the brothers when they smut someone up. Yeah, they have an axe to grind. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Um, Bobby B, you know, bro, we did it. You know what I'm saying? We all played the game. We're not innocent victims, and I'm not trying to pretend I am. I played the game as well. I'm not sitting here uh, acting like I didn't, you know. But yeah, but I realize that now. You know what I'm saying? And and to avoid these morros taking that path, man, we can do that, man. We can do that. Look at who's dropping now. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm talking about they're dropping out because that's what's in the best interest of everybody now. Ray Nino has no why? He's doing life. He's not in any bad. He wasn't in any kind of trouble. No, he just got tired of the shit, the politics, the bullshit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Uh, we are all here to help each other out. Yeah, Martin. How's the nonprofit coming along? I just got to get it going, bro. I just got to go. It just comes down to the funding. I'll tell you guys something that how this works. The YouTube stuff, there's a little bit of feria in it, right? But they don't pay you till the 21st of every month. You get paid. So whatever you make in where we were just in October, I'll get that November 21st. As soon as I get that feria, that's all going to the nonprofit, and I can then also use that to make feria. You know what I'm saying? To start the hale. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just that's where it's headed. But um, we getting there, brother. Yeah, many are realizing that it's not worth it. Like Benny Atondo, I think they called him Jay Leno. He's from Soma. I didn't know who that was. That might have been someone later on. Oh, EJG, I appreciate you, bro. He sent $50 for the Lost Feria. Hey, brother, I thank you, homeboy. Uh, you didn't have to do that, bro. Seriously, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Uh, uh, Camacho sends his respetos y saludos to you, Crickety Chops, and to all on the show, man. Know what time it is con Camacho with the Chandler. What's up, Jose? I still got to email you, brother, and I will. I get real busy, bro, but I'm going to. I don't know if you've seen Camacho. I started the show off. Ray Nino wrote me. Another one named Sykes. You probably don't know him. He's younger. He wrote me. Um, I got a letter from PJ, obviously, and then Chapo. And then Big Gasper sent me Palabra too. His tablet's been down for 2 weeks, so he hasn't been able to get back at me. But I should be hearing from him soon too. I'm trying to get them all involved. Right now, they're still in the process of they're like locked down, taking the classes that they need to take for them to be able to go out to the yardas. And once they do that, I'm going to try and get some phone calls in where I can have them talk to you guys too a little bit about their situations and what they think about it all too. You know what I mean? We'll get this thing moving a little better where it's not just me right here bullshitting all the time. And, but until then, I'm going to keep bringing it to you guys what I can. It's not how one falls, it's how, yeah, that's right, Cecil. Absolutely. Geronimo, I worked hard to go back to prison. My second soleta, dedicated. It's better now, and thank God. Yeah. Hey, bro, that movie you posted, Basta, the homeboy that went in programs, that's what everyone should aspire to do when doing time. Yeah, yeah, his homeboy, right? Yeah, absolutely. That should be where it's at. And I get it. It's hard because we've been looking up to these dudes all our life. You know what I'm saying? And that's no bullshit. That's the truth. I was one of them. You look up to these dudes. You see them as the ones to aspire to be. Some see it immediately that it's just a bunch of dope fiends and all that, but some really don't. Some just like some people don't they don't realize it immediately. They're just like damn, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy after the fact. Once you're in it for a minute, it sucks, man. But that's what happens. What up, gente? Hope everyone is having a good night. Orlando Cervantes, Cubo. How you doing, brother? Yeah, you chose to get involved in the politics. Yeah, you choose it. Absolutely. You ever got? Have you ever got to Garfield's family? Tempe, I haven't, bro. And I don't know them. Uh, I wouldn't even know how to approach that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind once I have things going with the nonprofit and all that, like kind of doing some kind of charity event and hooking them up with some, like I would like to give back to them. Obviously, I really doubt they'd want to hear from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but when he got out, his family and his barrio threw a barbecue for him, and I was there. So I met his jefita, like I met his carnal, I met a bunch of his homeboys from his neighborhood. Um, I was there. We were playing horseshoes. Where it was at Encano Park. So I was there, part of all that. And then what happened happened. So um, yeah, it'd be tough. I would do it if they would accept it. You know what I mean? It'd be awkward for me, but that's the position I put myself in. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't, hide from it. But I haven't done it up until this point. No. What does a nonprofit cost to get it up and filed? I think I was looking at like on if you look at on what's that called that ¿cómo se llama esa madre del Legal Zoom? I'm sorry, but I lost it for a minute. Legal Zoom, it was like 240. It's not much, bro. It's not much, but when you're paying bills and stuff, it's hard. So, but I'm gonna get there. It's like 249, I think is what it was the total for that, and it's gonna be firme though. Well, once it's up and running and everything's good, that's gonna be firme, bro. But yeah, it ain't crazy. Putting groceries in the fridge and watching my loved ones eat fat. Yes, bro, that's what's real. Yeah, I'm not judging anyone. The truth is the truth, and that's all. But yeah, Sal, absolutely. It's crazy, bro. I mean, I know Ray Nino good. You know what I mean? We were in the condado. I was there when he got found guilty of that muerte. Um, it messed him up, bro. That ain't no bullshit. I'm not gonna sit here and speak on private conversations that he and I had, but it definitely messed him up. And so for why is this happening? I'm sorry. I'm trying to center the chat thing. Okay. Actually, I don't think that's centered. My bad, everybody. You guys are probably seeing what I'm doing too. I don't know. Oh God, what the hell? I'm sorry. I'm trying to be fancy and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Um, where was I at? Oh, Sal. Ray Nino. Yeah, it was. That messed him up. That life sentence got him, and I didn't like. I was stripping. It's been 2003 is when that happened, or 2002. So it's been like 19 years since then. That he's been a carnal for like 25 years, and he just walked away 2 weeks ago with for there was no issues. You know what I'm saying? There was no ¿cómo se llaman? Oh man, I had it. I'm stupid. What the hell? There was no issues with them. He just saw it. You know what I mean? Damn it, I can't get it, man. I hope it don't look too crazy for you guys. I see the names are off of the box. That's what I was trying to fix, but that's my fault. So how's the ranking system work from non-members to full-fledged member? Gabriel Moreno. Basically, it changed a little bit. So now they had Skina, right? Skina was the vatos that are willing to put in work and all that. Then they started this new thing later on. When I was involved, it was Skina, and then you went to basically being a carnal. You were they had other names here and there, sleepers, like you were waiting to hit somebody to get yours, stuff like that. But mostly it was just Skina, and then you got your shit when you got it. Then they started this thing where they had Skina, and then something they called Tema, and the temas were vatos that were trying to become carnales. They weren't Skina. I mean, they were Skina, but they were also you knew that that was the path they were on, was to do that. Not all Skeena was. So that's what they ended up starting with. Uh, when does Indio go up for parole? I don't think. I think he only has like a year left. Joel Brown. So how's the? You don't have to be on the approved calling list anymore. Freedom Liberty. Yeah, you still do. You could, but not for the letters. But yeah, they can put in. But I got numbers and stuff, bro. That they can call me. Yeah, all that stuff will be figured out. What's up, Big Pimpin'? You hear about Sheriff Penzone requesting National Guard to help out at the jails? No, who's Penzone? Is that Maricopa County now? I didn't know. I didn't hear about that. Damian Vargas. Is that back home or is that somewhere else? Who was the first carnal that you met and were you starstruck? I wasn't starstruck, not necessarily, not like that. You know what I mean? But the first one I met was Aslan, and he actually knew some of my primos. I had primos from his barrio. He was from the Cofelds, and so we ended up talking about that and all that. But so he was the first one I actually like met, and I didn't even know he was a carnal. We were just talking, and later someone else told me, "Hey, you know Aslan? You know he's a carnal," and all that stuff came later. But yeah, it wasn't necessarily like I didn't go bobo and ask for a autograph, but I mean, obviously I looked up to that type of individual. Tim Paz, but I do. You know his family. Is that what you're saying, bro? Valente Juan Culo Grillo passing through the channel with salud and respeto. Good to see your palabras getting through. Sometimes it's all it takes to make changes. Right on, Valente Juan. I thank you, brother. Absolutely, it is. It's starting to. I think we've had a pretty good community coming into this chat for a few weeks now, man. It's a solid. I mean, everyone's welcome, obviously. I mean, the more the better. But we got a pretty solid core right here, and it's feeding me. I think that's. I think because it's starting out that way, it's starting out real strong. Cricket, that vato that's with Big Casper, he got made a carnal in feds. He and some Arizona homies jumped me in Cyclone Silent Week, Grande Froggy, the Tucson Cholo, the Fini. Yeah, I don't know why. Who, bro? Who's with Big Casper, bro? Got made in the feds. Who's that, bro? That Sykes, or who you talking about? Chop Camacho. I regret not doing me when I was young. I really didn't need to click up, but those were my friends. Yeah, that, yeah. So that it's all it all plays a part. How did you and Mundo click up and meet? How did we meet? How do we click up? Kind of just because we were doing the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kind of the talks. Um, I didn't start off with the YouTube stuff. I actually started trying to talk to kids and stuff. That was where I, actually started. And so some of the people that I met during that knew him, and then we just met through that. Watch out for me as a kid. I was awarded an American Me poster from Catholic school. Grew up in a very abusive home, and I'd stare at that poster and tell myself that what I'm gonna become. Yeah, Damien. It's crazy, right? Yeah. Same thing, man. It was crazy is my carnal went to the Navy. And in the Navy, they used to wear actually the sailor pants that they ended up giving us in the pinta later, right? With the big pockets, those blue, and then the button up shirts, same ones, chambray blue shirts, right? And I used to put them on, bro. I think I was like 12, bro, 11 or 12, 11 years old, something like that. And I'd put it on and walk around my house and act like I was in the pinta, bro. It was so stupid. But that's that sick fucking mentality, bro. But yeah, I just told you guys, I see you guys can clown the shit out of me now. One of OJ's lawyers, Shapiro, started Legal Zoom. Yeah. It's good, and I was looking in it. That's why I said it's like $249 to do it on there. It looks pretty legit. I think I asked you if that was a good price, Geronimo. You said yeah. So yeah, the first carnal I was starstruck was Big RJ. Yeah, yeah. Those were like the ones that were above the carnales. You know what I'm saying? Like they were all regular carnales, but you know what I mean. They were the ones that had the stories behind them. So Orlando, when we seshing, what's seshing, bro? Do you mean fishing? Wasted 22 years of my life behind that mentira. I saw what it was before it was too late. Yeah, that's good, bro. I want to send you my numero, cricket, so we can platicar más. Absolutely. Email it to me, bro. You can ask some of these vatos. I'm not shy about giving out my number either, bro. There's a few gente here that got my number. Send me yours, and we'll definitely chop it up. This I ain't no goddamn YouTube scary motherfucker. We'll talk, bro. What's up, Arizona Diablo? How you doing, brother? Yeah, that's Maricopa County fool who said he has a staff shortage and they won't be there to be guards. See, damn, that's crazy. No one wants to do it no more. Did you notice last night when you said sinners getting out, the chat line went dead? And I looked it up today, bro. He actually gets out. I think he has 24 years left, is what it was. I think last night I said 30 years, but um, yeah, they actually told me about Sinner today. He's in the watch pot again. I guess he went off again. So Gabriel, whenever hit me up, Orlando. His sister is with my primo. She really misses him. Is that right, Tempe? Yeah, yeah. My bad. I don't think so, Gabriel Granada. I haven't heard of that. I think everybody pretty much understands it now. You know what I'm saying? No, EJG. No, EJG. Naomi's not Joanne. Naomi's well, Naomi can tell you who she is if she wants to, but she's good people. You would think that we're having. Oh, sorry. Oh, one of my friends messed up and going to prison. He has a lot of Aztec tattoos. He was worried about what would happen when he gets to prison. Not sure if you can do a video on that subject. I'll try and put something together and see. But I mean, there's not a lot of there's no consequences for that as far as Arizona's concerned. Um, Not for the most part. I mean, you're pretty much okay. I mean, you might get if you get to a yarda where some idiot's trying to run shit like he's a militarized vato, like just trying to act real hard. He may make a big deal out of that, but it's not supposed to be that way. I'll tell you that. What's happening, Carlos Zamora? How you doing, brother? That Carnal, he from Ninth Street. You a story about Black Canyon con Big Casper about surgeons in there. He's from Ninth Street. Um, he's with Big Casper from Ninth Street. You talking about Sergio, Mendez, Negro? I remember when it all happened. I seen the paperwork. It was crazy. Yeah, 10 p. Bro, you killing me, bro. You killing me. I regret that. I really do, bro. I know. Um, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't, bro. Um, I apologize. You know, that's all I can. I mean, that's all I can do, bro. What happened to Joe Ceja? Joe Ceja. I don't know who that is. Love in Arizona. Yeah, I didn't think so, Naomi. I just passed that up. Dude walking around pretending to be locked up. You're a weird kid. Bobby B. Fuck you. You did the same shit. Don't fake it. Naomi 11. That was Joe. I see what you said right now, EJG. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen it before you just explained it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad. Just don't give Crick your address, lol. Cut it out, fool. Never scared. Bobby B, huh? Cut it out. When is your next story coming out? Matter of fact, I was doing one today, so I'm gonna try and get it out within the next 2 days, bro. I'm putting one together now. Cricket, do you see the rise of another mob in the Arizona prison system because of oppression? Not because of oppression, Fantasma, but because of people that wanna, um, for the same reason, want that the glory, the people to look up to them, They want to be the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? If anything, that's what it's going to be if it does come. But there ain't no oppression, bro, in the joint. Not that I mean, it doesn't happen that way. It just doesn't, bro. Not in our joints. Like, I mean, maybe some other pintas it happens like that, but it ain't happening in Arizona, bro. The raza isn't weak enough to just bend over and let it happen because there ain't no clica behind them. That's not reality for us. Gotta go shopping. All right, Geronimo. En la Wally. Getting my nietos and Tatar snacks. All right. What you know about them BMP vatos from Tucson? Well, that's the one that wrote me today that I just showed the Halloween card is one of them. That's Chapo. Uh, that's Chapo ATSN. Him and Randy Boy Rocks, obviously both from that clica, that street gang out there. But Chapo was one of them too, and he just sent me that. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to pull it up real quick so I can show you. He sent me a little. The name's Daniel Flores. He sent me that little card. Let's see if I can. So that's Chapo. He was BMP, ATSN. Oh, I get that. I'm saying that person. Yeah. I'm Greyhound's wife, aka baby mama, Naomi. Yeah. Big Güero Duran, just sliding through seas anima. What's up, Big Güero? The story of meeting Mundo would be a great presentation at Mono Creek. Yeah. I have to put it, maybe. Cuba Cricket saludos a toda la raza. What's up, RJ? Yeah, I got it after the fact, Naomi. You understood it before me. I just seen it real fast and wanted to make sure that they didn't start hitting you. Are they trying to interrace with the Tintos in Arizona? Like, yeah, they are. Emilio Diaz, Joey Sigma. Yeah, she's a troll. Hit the like button. Right on, Naomi. I have a question for you. So tell us about having a husband doing life. David Hands. Ese Chango 209. What up, Grillo? ¿Cómo estás, bro? Have a firme night. You have a good night too, Chango. How you doing, brother? Geronimo de los Cielos, show that news clip where Chopper spoke at Halfway House opening. It's on there. It's still in there. EJG, no, it wasn't Joanne. It was his son. Cricket, if the California admin wants someone hit in the Arizona State Prison System, will Arizona? Yeah, I guess so. I guess they will now since they're all friends. Naomi, I still got to make that call too. I had a bad day today. I don't know if you heard about it, but today was a messed up day. I didn't get to do a lot of what I wanted to do, but I know I told you I would do that today, but I'll get to that tomorrow. So um, just let them know if you can, please. Uh, I'll definitely make time tomorrow. Just today was I'm still a little stressed, but I'm good. I get it. I can hear it in your voice, bro. Yeah, Tempe is crazy, man. It sucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I did something that I thought needed to be done. That's the truth. And I did it. I did it. With you know, obviously it was negative, but I did it with all, my intentions was for that shit. You know what I mean? And I wish it would have never happened. I'm not one of those that sit there and said, "Hey, he knew the game and all that." Nah, I mean that doesn't. There's no excuse, and I wish I would have never done it. You know what I'm saying? I really wish that he was still alive today. I know that if you read the paperwork, then you also saw that he was on the verge of leaving, of walking too. I think they were planning on moving to Texas. I just wish it would have happened, and he would have had the rest of his life to enjoy as a normal individual, and uh, and I know I put a stop to that, and hurt a lot of people behind it because people love that dude, and yeah, I mean I'll figure it out. hopefully someday I can make a. There's nothing I can do to change it. There's nothing I can do to make them whole again. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I don't know. That's a tough one for me. It's and that's just one. I have there's a few of those that I have to live with. So took my granddaughter to the carnival for Halloween after we went trick or treat. Nice, Damien. Que hubo? It'd be too difficult for the raza to start a new group. Yeah, you'd have to come out in force in every pinta. Impossible. Yeah, that'd be the tough part, I think. She got me to get on the Ferris wheel, and I'm scared of. Yeah, I don't mess with heights either, bro. Hey, I'm glad you said that before me, because all these fools will start clowning me. But I don't like heights, bro. I don't fuck with none of that. I got on a big ass ladder the other day. My damn legs were shaking. I went halfway up and came right back down. I'm not fucking with that. Yeah, I don't like heights. Orale, yeah, I know who he is. You know Frank Salcido. They call him Teddy Bear from. I didn't know him, bro, but I heard the song. That Vato Rascal from Tucson had a tape that the BMV Vatos had rapped, or they were rappers or something, right? And they had a song talking about. I guess they gave that Vato 25 years, Teddy Bear. So they were talking about that on their song. That's how I know that name. Uh, where are we at? She got to me. The first, oh, what are they? Yeah, I know who. Oh, Naomi. It's not for the weak. It's heart wrenching. Yeah. Bobby B. Fantasma. Yeah. Saludos, homie. What's up, Clover 28? No, it's cool, Naomi. I mean, it's part of life. It happens. Um, I'll figure it out. It's not that much. At the end of the day, it's nothing. It was one thing I needed to take care of, but I'll call them tomorrow, and I'm sure that they'll give me some time to figure that out. So it'll be all right. It's part of this free world life we have now. That ups and downs, but for the most part, ups. Bobby B. I was talking about Garfield, bro. Homeboy was asking because he says that his prima or his primo is with Garfield's sister, and that she misses him. That's the one I was talking about. Naomi, I could only imagine, and you women are way more stronger than us, man. Hell yeah, they are. Bobby B. Garfield, Bobby B. Garfield, Bobby B. LOL. Okay, hermano. Chopper wore a suit that day. Good thing it didn't rain because of it. I know, right? What's good, Cricket? Saludos, Monterrey County. Carnan, God bless. What's up, RL? How you doing, brother? Takes it down as Ruka to stick around. I only had 60 months fed time, and mine jumped the ship 3 years in. Yeah, I had a couple that jumped ship on me on baby time. Um, yeah, it takes a strong Ruka to hold that shit down, and a strong Vato to understand that they still have needs when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? So there can be that mutual love, respect, and all that, but there can't be no disrespect behind anything else if you ain't got that daylight either. It's tough. It's a hard situation. I think I told you guys that story when I was in juvenile. I got sentenced to to weekends. And on the weekend, they dropped me off my jefita, right? I was like 12, 13. So I made my girlfriend go with us, and we would get there to the Durango, baby Durango. They're gonna drop me off, and I'd be asking if she's gonna wait for the for the weekend. Oh man, it was crazy, all dramatic. Oh man, how high is high for you? Um, this one was like a too high, bro. Like I can't fuck with two. This one was a huge ladder, bro. I don't like 25 feet, 20 foot ladder. I think it seemed like. I can't mess with that, bro. I'm just not into heights, bro. I can't. I mean, I could stand at the top tier and just look over the edge, but that's it. Creek, you ever have nightmares about the ones David ends? Um, no, I've never had nightmares, bro. I mean, in the daytime is when I think about it the most, to be honest. Good evening to what's up, Warrior Outlaw? How you doing, brother? Gotta get back to work. Orale, do your thing, bro. I get it. Would have happened if you were there or not. Yeah, probably, to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah. What's up, Ty 602? Cubo, I have my hind on standby, but she's about to fight me, bro. I'll catch the round when I live. It's shameless time. Do your thing, brother. You good. Anymore. My vieja stood by me on both prison sentences. I've been learning humility ever since. Yeah. Papi B, did you ever have long hair, bro? They're trying to guess. They're trying to guess who you are, fool. Don't answer that. He said, no, slick back. I did 5 years and came home to my senora and a 3-year-old. You think he's mine? This fool tripping. Hola, Naomi, peace be upon your spirit, hermano. Bobby B is a triple OG. Kibo, brother. What's up, Beezer? How you doing? He said he came on to it. Fuck. Will you be paid upon in prison if you stay neutral? Nah, you won't, bro. Or do each gang take care of the? Yeah, pretty much everybody still, the raza's the raza, bro. You still do your thing. Nobody gonna prey on you. It's crazy how many old ladies of inmates and military dudes jump ship. Yeah, I mean, Joe, sometimes you got to look at it sometimes from your own perspective. Would you wait? Could you wait? You know, some vatos maybe could, some wouldn't. It's the same shit. Rucas ain't no different. Um, I think some of them are a little strong. They're stronger than us, obviously. They hold it down better. But yeah, it's a tough one. You don't even look like me. Today. Dave Cricket, don't worry, I can't get up my roof. EJG, I told her once I got sentenced to move on. She was in college, played D1, so away from me, move on. I'll holler when I come. That's what I told Maruka, bro. I told her, hey, just go do your thing. I'm through. I was on going to death row, and I was ready to roll, and she was like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. And our fight became that shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. Had to ask Bobby B because I met a Bobby B when I was down. Oh, stop it already, Joanna. LOL. One. Beezer. Hell no, that ain't your kid, brother. Beezer. Che loco. Yeah, that's great. He said, hell no, that ain't your kid. Well, there we go, finally. Got to fix that. What was the craziest hit you saw when you was a skina? I saw when Sueño hit that vato from the Vieja. His name was Lino Flores. They call him Rocha. He had just got to the yard and he was in line because when you used to get to that yard, it was Reining unit. When you used to get there, um, they would let you had to go to orientation and you stayed separate for about a week, right? And you had to walk in line and wear jumpsuits and go to chow different, all that stuff. And so he was only there like 2 days, bro. And they hit him, but what they hit him, they had screwdrivers that were able to file down, and they were hitting this dude with the screwdrivers, bro. And the picos were hitting his head, and then they wouldn't penetrate the skull, so they would like slide up and like scalp him some, right? And it would like his. So at the end, bro, like his head is like all scalped up. He lived through it, but it was just so crazy because of that. It was like real bloody, and then you know what, bro? That dude stood up and walked off the yard and talked shit to Sueño and there was a author named Wapo that hit him, Sueño and Wapo, and that dude stood up and would talk shit to them on the way out. Like he wouldn't let them carry him off the yard. He was like, man, these mocosos can't. They don't know how to kill nobody no more. They had to walk. They walked him off, and then they had to helicopter him out of there. But yeah, he was. Hey, Gabriel Moreno, thank you, brother, for that 4.99 on the super chat, bro. Keep them stories coming, my dude. Thank you, brother. Yeah, that one was probably good. I mean, it wasn't a muerte, but it was probably one of the crazy ones because it was like the way that was hitting him, and it was like peeling up his scalp. It just looked like dirty. You know what I mean? Oh man, where are we at? Who still has XO ladies sexy pics from the pinta? I do, booty shots and all, just because. What was the crazy? I already said that one. Okay, I was trying to do my own time in the Paredes, and Danny Boy from 35th sent Casper from VHHP to get my store because I wouldn't give a vato a calentada. Oh, yeah? Danny Boy from 35th? You talking about Dizzy from the Cofelds? Montaño? He sent Casper, Big Casper, Joe. Is that right? Yeah, see, it's not supposed to happen that way, bro. Damon, I'm certain there's a reasonable explanation. I get it, Geronimo. Ah, shit. I remember hitting the county 2 weeks into my 5 years. My wife had Sancho wearing my clothes, my draw, and my wife. Damn, Francisco. Que gacho. I like hell heights. LOL, you're not. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to look down. I said, shit. It's too hard not to look down, bro. You want to see where you're going to hit. Fuck that. What is your email, homie? I would like to do something more for what you're working towards. The emails, it's on the bottom, bro. It's shit. I don't even remember it. Hold on, I'll tell you right now when it comes back around. It's scrolling on the bottom, but hold on, let me get there. Okay, email. Ah, shit. I think that email's wrong, bro. What the hell? Hold on 1 second. Damn it. I think it's wrong on the bottom right there, guys. Let me look real quick. I knew it. Son of a bitch. Give me 1 second, man. Where are we at? Right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. All right, hopefully that's the, yeah. It's prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. My bad. It's because I get it fucked up because the Cash App and all that is just a P Chronicles. And the email is prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. I don't know what the hell. I never noticed that down there. My bad, everybody. Let me just make sure. Prisonchronicles1@gmail.com, bro. I, where are we at? I remember hitting the county 2 weeks. I like heights. Oh, email. Yeah, my bad. That's the email. I just fixed it on the bottom, but that's what it is. Prisonchronicles1@gmail.com. I I saw a punk hit his vato who was undercover, exposed him, and sliced him from his Adam's apple to his belly button. Damn. Casper was my neighbor, told me he wasn't going to do it. That's when I knew he was solid. Yeah, that's Big Casper. Big Casper's a good dude, man. Um, he'll be on here soon. What's wrong with that? Hmm. Cricket, when you were younger, you said you walk around your house in your blues like in prison. Crease, crease your pants. They were already because remember he was in the Navy, so he had to have them like that. The pink was in the hole for 90 days, came back and saw someone else in his cookie jar, exposed the vato gacho. Oh, the punk was in the hole. Yeah, in this cookie jar. When they would break up with me, I would try to sell them for burrito kits after they took away the magazines. Did you change the email? This one is P Chronicles. Yeah, I changed it, bro. It's changed on here now. You might be looking at the because you see it says email, then the two little dots, and it says prison chronicles1 at gmail.com. The other ones is the Venmo and the Cash App. Just because, did you? Damn, my bad. Just shoot it again. That one probably don't exist. No one's gonna get your stuff. Just shoot it to me. I knew that email was wrong because I couldn't get mine sent. I know, Carlos. I remember you were saying that, and I couldn't understand why. But on the other one, it's right, right? Just on this screen. I think the other one where I have the scroll going, it's right. Yeah, I messed it up. My bad. Now I'm making sure my wallet's in my pocket. Damn, I know, bro. Damn, that shit kills me. Yeah, that shit kills me. I emailed you my number, I think, Cricket. David Hands. Did you? I got yours, David. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because you've been sending me. Yeah, yeah, I got yours, bro. You've been sending it to the right one. That's what I'm saying. On the other thing where me and Chopper come on together. Um. Okay, look. You just tested, Carlos. I just sent you back something real quick, so I got it. Um. But yeah. I've been getting yours, David, because but see, like I said, the other screen where Chopper comes on with me, I got it right at the bottom of that one. So I just this one for some reason I had it wrong. Um, but there it is now. I had it mixed up with the Cash App and Venmo thing. I should just separate all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know how. Anyway, I mean, what's up, Jojo AZ? How you doing, brother? Back in the day, if you were in a schema, you wouldn't be asked to do that. Most work like that, the brothers took care of it. Send a more powerful message if a bro handles something like that. Yeah, that's true. And it kept being that way for a while. I don't know. That must have been something, a fluke right there, DC. And I don't know who Danny Boy from 35th is. I think you might be talking about, if you're talking about Dizzy Dan, right? But he's from the Cofields. I don't know no Danny Boy from 35th, I don't think. It was a blessing in disguise, bro. She moved on, I moved on, and I moved up in the ladder. Nice. That's good. Yeah, that's how it usually works out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they show their true colors like that, then what's the point, you know? A message youngsters could grasp from all this is there is no power involved in that life. Race-based gangsterism has no reward. I remember I had a homie get made, and I actually felt sorry for him. Yeah, Anthony Johnson. That's actually true, man. All that race-based shit is because, to be honest, bro, a lot of us grew up, Dobie Mountain and all that stuff, and and Juvenile, sixth floor. Like I knew Big Contact, Little Contact, and all them fools from City. They were cool vatos, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't know pleito with them. And but just the simple fact that they were negros put us at odds, and really not at odds, but you know what I mean. It was just, yeah, it's just at the end of the day, bro, it's all just ignorance, Holmes. Martin Galindo, crazy shit I saw was when I was in Winslow, everyone would watch the show, and they did an episode on Phoenix, and one of the vatos came out, was telling on his primo, and he was in the yard with us. Damn, that sucks. Wow. Awesome. Pellet from Eastside 9th Street? I don't know who Pellet is. They fucked him up real good. Dude was screaming. Damn. That's crazy. What's up, Tony Kid? How you doing? Yes, sir. The lower grandeur being in must be exposed as false for the absolutely. Sammy, he's just doing other things right now. All right, fellas, I start a new construction basement tomorrow. Laying this carpet. It's almost 11 here. I'll catch up tomorrow. Orale, EJG. Thank you, brother. You have a good night. Ya sabes. All right, I got no for punishment. You have to have chapurrado en tamales de, tamales de dulce. Yeah. I hate both that. That shit's nasty. Sammy Mundo is taking a break doing other things. Yeah. Maruca likes that champurrado shit. I can't mess with it, man. I don't know. I don't like it. Oh, she likes the tamales de dulce too. I don't like them. She likes just regular the corn tamales too. I can't. I gotta have meat in them. Oh man, Sammy Mundo's taking a break. Oh my bad. Say, brother, you spoke about the Pico Nuevo Surino 13 Arizona. Now you should do one of the vatos from Avondale. Barrio Madison Heights, the only Arizona style barrio to be known as Norteños 14. Yeah, I know. And they claim that, right? They do. I know. VMH throws that 14. They call themselves Norteños. But what's crazy, it's not really a Califas thing. It's because they're in the north side of Avondale. Isn't that why? Only power I see is first dibs in the spoon and a bunch of gas station goodies. Then when you get out, still in your people cow, still no power. Yep, that's absolutely true, Anthony Johnson. Yep. Ese Cricket, did you get an email from me? VFP. Let me check, bro. VFP. I don't see one, bro. My bad, man. That's my bad. I threw some bullshit up there. That's my fault, man. I don't see one, Francisco. Um, if I haven't responded to you, then more than likely I didn't get it because I pretty much respond to all the emails, bro. I really do. Um, damn. Yeah, no, I don't have it, brother. Just shoot me one other one. And damn, man, I've been telling people to get at me at that thing, and that's my fault, people. Damn it. I was working on the yard in Winslow. A lot of crazy stuff. Whatever happened to Big Buddha? He was a carnal. Yeah, Buddha. Salvador Soto. He walked away too. He ended up. I think he flipped on all that stuff with Wato Head and all that other stuff. All around that stuff. Salvador Soto. Johnny Muro. What's up, brother? How you doing? Remember hearing about the dude that got put in the oven? The hell? I never heard about nobody getting put in the oven. That sucks. Anthony Johnson, you speak like you were a part of it. Good insight. Hook up with Rojo Flaco or Gunner, homie. Spinal. Yeah, I got no problem. Yeah, we've talked about it. We got to figure out how to do it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just get on and chit chat, bro. If we're gonna do something, I really want to do something where we can all maybe talk about our experiences or the clica or whatever we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to be something like that. To be honest with you, I mean, they can chit chat over there and I can chit chat over here all we want. If we're gonna do something together, I want to make it worth it. Something because there may be since it's a collab, more people may watch it, so we might as well try to reach out to more of these youngsters. Use that for that reason. Were you able to try those tacos de perro yet? Nah, Johnny Burro, not yet, bro. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with them, bro. Thank you though. Where are we at? Tamales de chile verde con pollo. That'd be all right. Is Easy Riders gang bang in Arizona active? Salud. Is Easy Riders gang been Arizona active? Salud. I don't know, J boy. Saludos to you, bro. I'm not sure about that. VMH and Dog Patch. Haven't heard those names in a long minute. Yeah, Dog Patch too. And Dog Patch comes from Califas too. Freedom Liberty knows. Yeah. All right, brother. Got to play and call it a night. Have a good night, Rasa. Catch you on the next one. All right, brother. You have a good night too, bro. Nah, no Chopper tonight. I went so late that I knew he wasn't gonna make it, brother. He has to go to sleep early, and I couldn't get on any earlier. I went through some shit, fucked me up, so I was trying to figure all that out before I came on. But I knew I was gonna come on. That's why I threw a memo out there to you guys to let you know that I would be coming on. It was just gonna be later, and I apologize, but that's what it was. Did you ever meet the twins from Avondale, Jojo and Marcos from Water? No, I never did. Bobby B, what does your son think of all the crazy shit you've done? He doesn't talk about it. What do you think about all the crazy shit I've done? Yeah, he said crazy. Yeah. I was open with him when I got out. I pretty much told him everything that my life entailed. He had some ideas anyway since I wasn't in his life for so long. But the good thing was his mom kept me part of him daily almost. I would call and she did shit it was small, but it was big. You know what I'm saying? Like he would get on the phone and be like, Dad, can I go stay at my friend's house? Like, let me be the one to say yes or no, which, I'm always going to say yes. But, just so that he knew that there was some, that I was there. So yeah, it was feed, man. Hit that like button, everyone. Yeah, right on, Joey Sigma. What's your take on Chicanos from Phoenix and Tucson claiming Crips and Bloods? It's weird to me, bro. Again, I'm trying to. My message now is like, stay away from all that shit. So I don't want to like. But obviously, I mean, I got an opinion, bro. It's weird, you know what I mean. But at the same time, I guess that's not though, bro. Because if we're sitting here talking about all that race-based stuff, I mean, then that's where that comes in again. And I guess we just got to leave that shit alone. It really don't matter, bro. At the end of the day, I just wish they'd stop it all, bro. I know that's the ideal life. It ain't gonna happen, but it'd be nice, no? Is Winslow Kaibab unit good? I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Martin Galindo, red chili beef. David Hens, hell yeah. Red chili beef and throw them in the frying pan. Hey, is Arizona City in the U.S.? LOL. Hey, is Arizona a city in the U.S.? It actually is. They got some cities in the U.S. called Arizona, right? Pretty sure. Um, Sorry, real quick. I'm trying to make sure see if these emails are coming through. Oh, where are we at right here? Let me see. I seen the last show. The best tacos in Arizona is Taco Boys. Stay strong. Keep it right on, Robert Martinez. Ya sabes, bro. Getting my workout on. Do your thing, bro. Ya sabes. Have a good night, bro. Arizona City in Pinal County near Casa Grande and Eloy. Tempe, Arizona Taco Boys is fire. I've had them. Thank God our kids are nerds and nothing. Yes, absolutely. Corn cheese tamales. No. I love some tacos, hard tacos, choco tacos, hairy. Oh, man. See, you got me. Tacos without thumbs. Thanks, Bobby B. It's because I'm a retired black cholo from Eastside 9th Street, 20 years in ADOC. Watched a lot play out from Adobe to SMU too. I know who you are now, Anthony Johnson. Órale. So, we never met. I never met you, but I know who you are. Just from that. How you doing, brother? Glad you're out here, man. Thanks, Bobby B. It's because I'm. Oh, my bad. Yes, it doesn't matter. That is what gets youngsters motivated to join La Raza. Yeah. Just because, as much as we all loved our homies and the life back in the day, none of want our kids to live. Nope, we don't. You know the Varner brothers from Tolleson? I don't know no Varner brothers. I never heard that name, bro. Martin Galindo. Right, David Him. Orale, I gotta shut this down, everybody. I gotta be at work in 3 minutes. I'm gonna be late. So I'm gonna shoot over there. Maybe I'll get back on and throw a little live from over there if you guys want. I don't know. We'll see if you guys. Maybe I'll throw something out if you guys respond. I'll hop on. But I do got to get over there. So everybody have a good night. Dizzy's from Mini Park. Oh fuck, yes he is. You're right, Anthony Mason. That's Scotty's homeboy. What did I say? I said Cofelds? Yeah, that's right. Mini Park. Anthony Mason, you're right. That was him and Scotty were road dogs. Damn, I don't know why. Why did I say Cofelds? You're right. Absolutely. Dizzy Dan. He has a primo from my barrio. Also his barrio. Come back on. I have nothing to do. Hello, órale. Simon, I know why no he and Fourth Ave for a hot one. Just do it. Órale, I'll come on. Everybody knows that. You guys have a good night. See you guys later. Sorry I'm ending it so fast, but I gotta